Wednesday, April 23rd, and I have officially begun the trail. I'm here in the woods right now just to kind of touch on something that, is important to me. This right here where I'm standing in this spot, this is where I stayed the night before I bailed on the trail in 2023. I just had it. My brother was sick. I missed my family terribly, and I had a horrible night of nightmares, and I woke up the next day and decided to go home. And I just want you all to know that's not going to happen this time. So here we are. Here's this spot. Yay. I'm super excited. I've hit the trail officially. Woohoo! All right, here's to more film and more beautiful vistas. Right in this moment, this all the start. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, and it will be a different kind. And I'm holding all the tickets, and you'll be holding all the fines. Come on, skinny love, what happened? Circled on the hope and leprosy. Good evening. I'm just getting myself tucked in and I'm stretching myself out for the evening. It was a good day. I got back on trail after being off trail for a day and a half in Wrightwood. Kind of in a way I had to be rescued from the weather, which was pretty gnarly, and a lot of people had the same issue and were kind of driven into Wrightwood or Cajon Pass. So anyway, today I got a ride from a trail angel named Danielle. She was lovely, and she gave me a ride 17 miles back to where I had come off trail. The only thing with that is that she didn't drop me off where I needed to be dropped off. It's very sweet of her to drop me off, and I'm not knocking her in any way, but it was 5 miles, not far enough to the trail. So anyway, she dropped me off in this campground for the Silverwood Lake, and I ended up going to the freeway entrance to 138, and I was going to try to get a hitch. It's like a 6-minute drive from where I was standing. And so I'm trying to hitchhike and nobody's picking me up. I mean, I don't understand what the thing is about hitchhiking in this area, because I've normally had really pretty good luck with hitchhiking. And anyway, it's 2:00 in the afternoon, and it's pretty warm after having snowed just a day ago. And I finally kind of gave up standing by the freeway entrance because there was no shade whatsoever to hitchhike under. And it was pretty, it was warm. So I went into this kind of shady spot by the guardrail where there was, a tree, and I just kind of sat down and I was like, okay, if I don't get a hitch in the next 45 minutes, then I'm going to walk the 5 miles back to where I need to go, and I'll start tomorrow or something, or I'll do a little bit of it and then set up camp. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm hitchhiking, nobody's picking me up, and all of a sudden around this corner here comes a California state patrolman. And he pulls up right in the road, right where I'm sitting, and he rolls down his window and asks me, are you a PCT hiker? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, well, do you want to ride, and how far is it? And I said, it's only 6 minutes. It's to the north end of the lake, and I know exactly where it is. And he said, okay, do you have any weapons on you? And I said, of course I do. I have 2 knives. And he said, okay, any felonies? And I said, no. And it was really tripping me out just because of all of the things that are going on in the world, that this cop is wanting, to give me a ride. And so I just played it as cool as I could, and of course I wanted to ride, and so I stuck my backpack in the front of his cruiser and he put me in the back. And it was excruciatingly hot in the back of his car. So it was like 6 minutes and it was probably 95 degrees in the back of his car. The front of his car was fully air conditioned, which is lovely for him. But anyway, he gave me a ride. He was very, very nice. And he said that his officer, or the sergeant who he works for, said that all of the cops in the area should be really cool to PCT hikers, because he's also hiked on the Pacific Crest Trail. So that was really cool. And he gave me a ride and dropped me off. And so I'm trying this continuous footpath to keep doing that. So anyway, it was a good day, and I did probably 8 miles on trail and 3 miles just dicking around in town, and then finally trying to get back to trail. So anyway, there you go. It'll be a good day tomorrow. I'll hit Cajon Pass and probably get some Mexican food. I don't do McDonald's. Anyway, all right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for all the love and support. Bye. Hello, it is May 1st and it's 2:30. I have pushed myself ridiculously today, and I'm very proud of myself because I'm standing on the middle of a very, very steep ridgeline, and I wasn't going to come up here because I was so afraid, and I'm by myself, but I'm up here and it's fucking crazy. It's so beautiful. This is, I don't know how to describe it. That's the view, and there's my trail. Anyway, I pushed myself in a whole bunch of snow today, and it made me feel good because I didn't have anybody with me, and I almost talked myself out of doing it. So anyway, I'm happy, but I'm gonna get off of this pitch. It's got snow and it's getting cold. Okay, love you all. Bye.
Lost in love in a broke down car. Too stormy weather. Like the bird on the buffalo. Like the bird on the buffalo. Well,
good afternoon and happy Cinco de Mayo. I am on my way into a town called Acton, and I will be staying the night there and recharging things and resupplying. And, you know, getting some nachos or something like that to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, it's been fun. I still am really enjoying the terrain. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the flowers aren't as much in bloom as they were when I was in the same kind of area in 2023, because it was a little bit later in the season. So anyway, it's gorgeous. Let's spin you around. There's the trail. Just really beautiful.
we got together. Got together and we did our thing.